What's going on, my peeps? They say good things come out at night. It is now 3:43 a.m. What's going on? Y'all could be seeing 111. Some of y'all could be from Pennsylvania. Y'all could be seeing 555-222. 225-5155-411. So let's get into it. This could be a new love, or it could be someone who returning, or it could be a twin flame. The man that I'm picking up is more than just one man, and I'll get into it just now. So this man wants you to be feeling like he is your only wonderland. When you need a helping hand, he wants to know that you will call on him or ask for him. He wants to know that you'll tell him, I need you. Men want to feel needed. They want to feel like they have purpose and intention. This man could believe that you are very independent and you don't need no one. You don't show it, at least. Sometimes you could go to family for assistance or a helping hand, but otherwise it's you. Most of the time it's just you. And he takes notice. This could be a man who calls and asks, how's your day? How are you doing? He is steadily peeping you, trying to kind of like warm you up a little bit, without letting you know on the low. He's building a friendship with you without you noticing. So let's say your door lock is faulty or broken. He'll be the person who you call, and he'll be the person who comes to assist you. If something goes wrong and you need something installed and he can't get there, he will be the person to tell you how to do it over the phone. He'll go watch the YouTube video and instruct you properly. He might even call you a dodo head because you be doing some dumb shit. All right? They ultimately want to be, this particular man we're talking about, wants you to be the one that you call on. He wants you to feel like he's your mastermind of all things to help you. And I mean, it's not to say that he won't be wise and call when a technician is needed, but, he wants you to rely on him. This man also wouldn't mind if you would be willing to like catch a bus for him. If you don't have a car, a train ride, go visit him, link up without a reason. So he could give you a reason to return the next time. This person right now may want to move out of their house if they live with their parents, or they may be just actually moving cities. And they're hoping that you'll make the effort to pull up if they move kind of like out of your area. All right. This person could also be overseas. This person this particular man wants you to become a homeowner if you are not. He wants you to have a happy home. Some of you, he knows that your home lifestyle isn't as happy. Things could be a little rough at home. This person could drive a lot or work a lot. This person could have been blinded in the past by money, friends, or business transactions, and this took a heavy toll on their love life. Everyone has something that hinders their love life. It could be kids, it could be money, it could be a job, it could be a family, someone they take care of, family business, etc. There's always something that hinders the love and balance in our lives. Okay, so they could probably not have a lot of time to take you out 24/7 all day or talk to you 24/7. They might talk to you on the job. They may talk to you just quickly before they go to bed or quickly in the morning, send you a quick text. You are being told right now through me that you are this person's paradise, or you will become this man's paradise if you have yet to meet him. And you are going to be the paradise that he loves to come home to. Hallelujah. They could have a child, or you, or two. And whoever is dealing with someone with a child, there isn't as much baby mama drama as you think, or baby daddy drama as you think. It's kind of lightweight, normal run-of-the-mill bullshit. Ultimately, this person wants to make you a homeowner. So let's stick with that. You know, they don't really care about all that other nonsense. And they want to know that you're the prize. Okay? You're what they're going to feel good coming home to, despite whatever drama you face in your life beforehand. This man thinks about the most prime location for y'all to move to or buy a home. Even if they're currently moving into something right now, like a small apartment, that they're thinking bigger than that. Even if they're house hopping and living with a friend right now because they just broke up with somebody or their landlord kicked them out, they're still thinking about moving in with you. And they don't care if this place is far and your parents or their friends or their parents have to pay a toll just to get where you're at, if you know what I mean. Cross a bridge and shit. Can't go over it, can't go under it, gotta go through it. They want to cut ties also. This particular man wants to cut ties with whoever tried to mess with you guys or their love life, whether that was witchcraft, whether that was bad mouth talking, whether that was drama, whether that was their sister not wanting them to move out, etc. There is some sort of spiritual warfare, definitely, that has gone down. And they do not want y'all to have to be heavily tied up in that. You know, a future family with a nice home front being affected by critter-cratters. You know, karmic critter-cratters, they're not feeling that. And there's something about identity that I keep picking up here, that some of these critter-cratters could have been trying to steal or embody your identity to take away your joy or take away the joy of this person. And that could mean anyone, their brother, their sister, their family and friends, dress like them, move like them, groove like them, or just have this whole like misery meets company look. It's like, you're low, I'm low. You're low vibrational, I'm going to be low vibrational. You're high vibrational, I'm going to be high vibrational, but in a toxic way. And part of the reason why they could have been doing this to you or your masculine who we're discussing today is because this masculine has got his eyes on you. He's locked in by your beauty, you know, and he's locked in by your level of intelligence. He could be locked in by your strength and your power, but he's also locked in by your courage. And unfortunately, which I think you can think is a good thing, this man gives the impression to people that he would die for you. He would kill on God for you. You have the console to this man's heart, mind, body, and soul. He gave it to you. Whether he gave it to you in the spirit or not, he gave it to you. He could have given it to you in the flesh, or he will be doing this. Y'all could be married in the spirit realm for some of y'all, and that's why they can't hold you. I heard they can't hold me down. Even Christina Aguilera can't hold us down. These critter-cratters want either your money or his. Okay? These critter-cratters know. They know that you make this man smile from the inside out. Or they see it coming. They see that there's going to be a woman in this man's life that's going to make him smile. Time on the clock is 3:53 a.m. When this man smiles with you, he feels safe. It's like a few seconds go by where he just can blank out, smiling at you. You're not ordinary. And you're not ever going to be anything but damn near special to this person. I heard you're a special agent. I don't know what that means, but you're a special agent. You're special because of your mission here on this universe. You could be the kind of person every home, people, place, company you have ever stepped into wants you to work for them, wants you to be around, wants you to return to their store, wants you to buy their products, wants you to advertise their image. You don't even have to be in marketing. You're a limited edition, and there is no possible copy or remake of you. This is why this man loves you. You would rather walk away than stay where people don't see your value and the prosperity that you bring around. So you'll walk away from people who will put you, how do I say, on the lower end of things. Maybe you've been through so much that you're like, if you're not going to show me as a company or a person or a place that I'm a priority, you don't have to necessarily be number one. But you got to be shown that you are a priority for things to keep going and flowing. You're out. You're out of there. Let's get back to this man, though. You are this man's Madonna. This man's princess. This man's Jasmine. This man's Elsa. This man's Juliet. This man's everything. Every love story you've ever known, this man sees you as the queendom. You could be a growing goddess in your eyes. You could be, a woman still trying to find herself through this world, still trying to focus, You could be wondering and trying to predict your own future, and you're just like, I give up. Whatever happens in my life, love life happens. But you're the woman this man can run to. In some sense, you're the woman that this man's gonna want to come to for prayer, come to pray with, come to hear words of encouragement. You see how I just took a sigh there? That's what he's gonna do. Like, baby, tell me something I need to know right now, because my shit is just not flowing that way I need it to. And there's gonna be days shit ain't gonna flow right, and you gonna be there to say the right thing at the right time. And even the tone in which and way you say it is gonna be complementary to his needs. Hallelujah. If you ever become this man's wife or have children for him, he would be on his way to work and praying. Low-key, he wouldn't even tell you as. He'd be like, God, I pray my kids and my wife is good. He also might be trying to buy you top-of-the-line vehicle. You and the children will be out on road looking fly every day, all day. The best car ever. He also might be very upset. He's letting, this man is channeling. He might be very upset when he decides to actually take your car that you have with the kids. And hopefully he has the wisdom, and I believe he will, to ensure that this car gets detailed often, because the amount of kids and dogs and, pets and things I be seeing is like, whoa. So someday he's going to be like, all right, baby, let me take your car. Let me take the car. Let me take my wife's car out. He's going to get in the car and be all pissed like, why is this car so messy? You and the kids with smirks on your face lying all day. It was the dog. The dog pushed all the cookies off the seat. Some stupid shit. And his smart ass will say something like, so the chips and the Bigfoot candy was Timothy the dog too. Some days he'll also look at you and the children and smile and stare at you like, I thought I could never have this. Hallelujah. And in his head he'll be thinking, finally, I'm that man. I won. I gained a wonderful woman. I gained a wonderful family. And if I die tomorrow, my children are set. And all the other men out there still want to bag my wife. But she's mine. This is his thoughts. This is what he's going to be thinking one day. She's mine. And I wonder if she gonna cook me some spicy chicken wings tonight. She only make it when I go down on her. But she been bratty lately. I ain't doing that shit right now. This man, okay, is someone also very private. He doesn't want everyone knowing about his life. Especially y'all. When y'all come together, I'm hearing that children's song. It's on an app. I think it's some app my son be playing. And it's like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. He doesn't want the whole community to know what's up, y'all. Sorry I keep sniffling. It's my allergies. He doesn't want them to mess up a good thing. The critter cratters. You know, I heard that in 5 years, both of y'all money will look a little different. Hopefully, if it ain't good now, it'll be better. And if it's great now, it'll even be steadily more, you know, in the future. So back to this man, he desires a life that is so private. This man is crazy. He wants like tinted windows on the house y'all about to buy. He doesn't want anyone prying into the good things that will come for y'all. Because I have a feeling like when you get together, you could get insight as a woman. But when this man comes into your life, it's almost like you're going to gift him, hallelujah, with clairvoyant gifts. For some of y'all, when y'all come together, your gifts are going to be shared. If you make money, he's going to start making more money. If you can foresee the future, he gonna start foreseeing the future. If you always yelling and screaming, he gonna start yelling and screaming. It's like y'all gonna share your magical gifts, whether they good or they bad. If he like to take a shit in the morning, you gonna take a shit in the morning. Lord have mercy. Okay. If he like eating like, you know, tacos and burgers Friday night, you and all the kids gonna eat tacos and burgers Friday night. He also cares heavily about his health and his teeth. His health could be tampered with at some point. Like somebody could have tried to tamper with his health at one point, so he could be like a little paranoid. You know, he might be watching how you cook his food. He could have had bad health issues at one point. Or maybe when he comes into your life, he will have bad health issues. And it's like, you got to roll with the punches, right? We can't have some like Hercules. Some of you guys are older. Some of you guys are younger. It doesn't matter. But you never know what someone's dealing with. Could be small when they meet you. And then later on, it gets worse. It could be anything. A leg problem, a foot problem. They got to keep their diet clean. So I also heard this man say there are rules to this. And he keeps saying there are rules to this. He could like structure. He could be a team player. He is a very good neighbor. This future husband of yours or future long-term partner could be like very buddy-buddy with his neighbors. And if his neighbors cross a line, he'll be the first person to like put them in their place. Like he'll go outside and be like, hey, how you doing there, George? You know, it's 2 a.m. is cutoff time for music. It's been getting a little bit loud at 3 a.m. And then like the next day he'll bring the neighbor a beer. This guy's crazy, yo. Okay. He's also the type of person who has like bodyguard friends or family members. So he can be seen or perceived as very responsible. He takes accountability. And for some of them, they won't take accountability right now. But when they step into union with you and they start having children and having all these other responsibilities, it'll kind of like, you know, make them have to pull up their pants a little bit, you know, buckle up. And right now, he doesn't want to be alone. He's at the point in his life where he's starting to talk to the goddamn trees. And I didn't mean to say goddamn trees, but I'm just like, what's happening? He is starting to talk to the trees. He could be telling God, I don't want to keep up with the image of society anymore. He could be telling God, people have influenced my identity for so long, and I don't want them to steal from me anymore. Devil, get behind me. I'm loose, I'm free. Kanye West. Although Kanye was a little, cuckoo, but he's a Gemini, gang, gang. So, this is why I keep getting this identity theft, because this man could be talking to God and saying, God, like, I need you to edit my life. I need you to edit my life. Like, I need total prediction of my future, and I'm ready to help build the masterpiece. All of us are young at one point, and we have no idea where we're going and what we're doing. And then a warning comes and slaps us in the face where we're like, shit, we can either go left or right, you know? So this man wants to have a place where he can just be himself, and he could be telling God that, God, give me a home where I could be myself. God, give me a place, a home, a family where I could be myself, where I can come home and my kids run up to me, where I could come home and my wife be bitching about how I didn't change the freaking light. The light bulb. That's what this man desires. It might seem minuscule to some, it might not seem exciting to some, but this is what this man truly desires. To be somewhere where he can feel loved, appreciated, and comforting for his well-being. Yo, this man's crazy though. Let's tap back in, okay? I don't mean to call him crazy so much, but like, shit. This man is a clean freak. He is not going to want a messy house. He doesn't care if the children have like 1,000 toys. He is going to want them toys organized. Small bin, big bin, little bin. He might pay for a cleaner when you're pregnant or on your second or third pregnancy, he will. He will also, and a cleaner could be like a housemaid, nothing serious, but enough to like make you rest your feet for a little bit, make you feel good and shit. He's also going to want you to shop at certain stores only. You see what I'm saying? I told you, what's wrong with this guy? He's not going to want y'all buying cheap food, even if that's what y'all can afford. Did you guys catch that? He is not going to want y'all buying cheap food, even if that's what y'all can afford. He says this is our life, and health is very important. Quality food only. He wants you and the family also to travel a lot when y'all have kids, or one or two, doesn't matter. He wants y'all to travel all over the world. And I keep getting that for some of you, he could live very far right now. This person could be in aircraft industry. He could work with aircrafts. He could be a pilot. He could work on planes. He could be a mechanic. He could be a firefighter. He could be a grocery store owner. He could be a landlord. He could be a sanitization manager. He could be a manager for cleaning companies. In this man's spare time, I'm getting he would enjoy going on bike rides, especially in the summertime when the sun's about to go down. This is going to be very soothing for this man. He loves that. I don't know what type of bike this is. It could just be a normal bike, a motorbike, a mini bike, a goddamn bicycle. Riding his bike around the neighborhood is going to be very important to him. He's also going to want you at your best kept self. He's going to expect and want you to look clean. That's what I keep getting, clean. And please don't misunderstand when I say this. For any women listening who already have children, you know when you're a hot mess, but your child is rolling with you and your child looks freshest, like looks better than you? Your child is supposed to look better than you because your child is a representation of you. You sure don't want anyone saying that they look propped down and not put together, but you look good out here in these streets. And some of you don't mind looking like, a McDonald's French fry from 6 weeks back, as long as your child looks as good as the freshest Pringle out the bag. So the same applies for you and this man. Someone's future husband could be named Landon, Rick, Sam, Danny. Y'all could even make jokes with each other and call your boo thing, hey Lucifer. I don't know. That's what just came out. You could like sun hats. Y'all might drive down a lot of side streets, have a lot of funny conversations in the car and shit. This person will allow you to have everything you want for your children. If you say, I want $100,000 jungle gym in the backyard, he's going to make sure you get it. I'm being dramatic, but the big, they're expensive. The big with the little slide and the this and the that. Yeah, he going to make sure y'all go to Costco and get that thing. I swear it's like $3,000. So, could be more. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be a stay-at-home mom, if that's your choice. Because some of y'all could be like, nope, Heavenly Buttercups, I am going to work. Your name could be Claire, Sylvia. People could call you B, S girl. People could call you like rainbow kind of name. I don't know, I'm getting like a cartoon name. I don't know. It's a girly name, but it's like they would call you Sprinkle. I don't know. Something like that. Or hey, rainbow girl. Your neighborhood that y'all move into could end up being gated and fenced in. He finds you sweet and spicy. He ultimately wants to be respected within the community. And the quality in which and way you dress will be very important. He's telling me that again, right? You will most likely represent him when he's out on road, so you're right beside him. You gotta look good in more ways than you can imagine. It'll be important to look the look at all times, even if someone's coming over to the house and you're wearing booty shorts. His boys will find you attractive, and that's fine. He's well aware. He just don't want anyone seeing you pop down. You could be 22, 33, 24, 27, 37, and 42 even. I'm even getting 48. God damn, y'all up in here. When he thinks about you, he says to his angels, bring this together for me. Bring this union together for me. So I don't have to worry anymore, God, about all that I'm worrying about. He's asking God to ensure that when you guys go home shopping, it'll just flow. Y'all won't be home shopping forever. He's praying for there to be some sort of solidarity when it comes to buying a home. It ain't gonna take 24 homes before y'all choose. Someone's name could be Emery Phillips. This man could also want a parrot for a pet. Now I know I'm picking up different masculines. When you meet this man, he could also have a bird for a pet. This man could want to buy you a truck. He could have an iguana. He could have a snake. He could like barbecue chicken a lot. He could also like seeing you go to the grocery store. There is a lot of things that need to be cleared out in this union before it comes to pass. This man could have been in something previous. A divorce has to clear out the way. A living situation has to clear out the way. I'm also getting this person could just be cohabitating with somebody that they were once involved in, and y'all definitely can't come together until that obviously is put to rest. Hallelujah. That's for someone. This person also could have to move out of their parents' house for y'all to have something serious or stable or consistent. Mama's got too much hands in the pudding, meddling and shit. This person could be taking care of their soon-to-be dead grandma, grandpa. This person can just not have the means right now to fully come into union with you. And I know some people would be like, but money doesn't, matter versus over love. But trust me, if you're trying to build what this emperor is trying to build, what this man wants to come and bring in together, money is going to play a big role. You can have all the love in the world, but if you're not happy with the money, it's going to make you sad some days, because you're going to be like, this is not what I expected. This is not the union I expected to have. And he'll know. He'll see it on your face. Let's get back to the message. He also wants your marriage to be filled with some juicy, cheesy sex when y'all are intimate. He wants you to take his offer when he does come in. He's going to be very serious about his offer. And he's going to give you a limited time frame to figure out your shit. He's going to be like, listen, are we going on a date? You have 3 weeks. And you might play the ass. Because some of y'all going to play hard to get straight. Because y'all ain't even going to expect this. This man who's coming in, this Mr. Right, this person who's going to give you the trust and abundance that you've been desiring and seeking, y'all ain't even going to trust this. Some of y'all even going to think about me when this opportunity comes in. You're going to be saying, nah, man. No. He's a controller. So, maybe there was a falling out for some of you who are dealing with twin flame situations especially. Right? Or some of y'all just met someone and it's yet to get very serious, but they're gonna try to get you to go on dates with them very soon. And they ain't gonna stop until you go out with them. This person will keep it 100 with you. They'll keep it a buck. All men lie. And I mean men and women. So there's gonna be some fibs here and there, white lies and shit. We're human beings, so keep it real with yourself. Now, this person is willing to give up a lot in his life just to be with you. Keep that in mind. This man, for some, used to be on demon time. They used to have out of body experiences. Could have had a lot of hoes, a lot of bitches, a lot of bad mind thinking friends. Could have just been in super toxic environments where ain't no God live up in there. Maybe that's why some of y'all are gonna be joking, calling him Lucifer. Now, the state that he was in before he met you, you don't want to get to know, so don't even try. Okay? Because the demons could have been controlling this man's life. And I'm just keeping it real. This message is not to make you, oh, there was such a lovely message about my Prince Charming. No, let's keep it real, bro. This man at one point could not control his lifestyle. It was buck wild and buck crazy, and That's what made sense for that time frame. And for some of y'all female, y'all be on that shit too. So don't sleep. But this man wants to now be the prophet of his own life. And at one point, he couldn't govern. But he's able to align himself to do so now. And he's got his eye on you. I could see a man sitting down in a parking lot or sitting down watching you while you're at work or while you're at home. And I see him just staring. Like from a distance. Like imagine he know where you work. Let's say you work at Starbucks and you work on the patio. Let's just say, or at a restaurant. It don't even matter. It's like this man will pull up from a distance just to watch you. See how you maneuver. See how you interact with people or your children or your family or whatnot. I just see a man. They keep showing me a man sitting in his car watching you from a distance. Okay? So, he could have had boys that like to party and still like to party. He could be at this point in his life where he's like, I'm getting too old for this. I can go out every 2 months as opposed to every other week with my boys. He's starting to realize that money is adding up and that this is not what God wants for his life. He's looking at it like, why am I doing this shit to myself? Anything you do yourself, right? He wants you to have your freedom too. He'd rather you not be out with your girls and probably at the gym because it's going to make him jealous and shit. But, this man wants you to have a good time. He just thinks some of your girls might lead you astray. This man also will express his need for his alone time. He will express this to you. Like, this man will probably need like an hour a day. And hopefully over time he'll get better with this. But he's going to be super open about his need for alone time. Like, meditation session. And you'll welcome this. You'll be like, okay, daddy needs meditation time. Or daddy's going into his office. His man cave. Nobody's allowed in there. And he won't be like arrogant about this. Like, if the kids got soccer, the kids got soccer, right? He ain't gonna just be like, it's my meditation time, bitch. Okay. He will need this time though. It'll be to stimulate his ideas, his mind, his spirit, their goals, the family goals that y'all have in mind. When you tell him stuff like, babe, I want to go on vacation, this is the time where he will actually be focusing on that. Babes, I want to travel and invest in something. He will be in his little man cave actually stimulating the ideas that you put to him. 2:72 or 2 p.m. could be very significant. And later on, the time is now 4:24 a.m. This man will be carrying baby wipes when he becomes a parent. Okay, it'll be his thing. His boys, they'll be starting to be like, what's wrong with this man? He always promoting baby wipes without shame. From his mother to his brother to his cousin, all his friends gonna be like, what's wrong with this man? Ever since he became a pops, all of a sudden these guys bringing baby wipes everywhere, even to the club. Not that he will be going to the club every minute, but when he's out with the boys, they gonna see him pull out baby wipes from his back pocket. But on a real flex, when he becomes a dad and you make him a dad, he gonna be bringing them baby wipes everywhere. We out. Hope y'all enjoyed this reading.